spirit is not preventing you from getting these things. So you will find the school, you will find the program, you will contact the school, talk all the talk that you want, okay? You are still waiting for your transcript. Before you even finish these things, your transcript will have come out. What are you doing? Okay, this is Dr. Linda, and I'm just here to check up on you and see how your plans for the 2023 relocation is going. Right? Okay. Let's get started. And see, I will also be happy to answer questions that you have about your relocation and all that. So feel free, send in the questions and let's get started. So what's actually going on? What's actually going on from my side? I'm sure you will see some of my photos last week and all that, but here right now we're focusing on your relocation plan for 2023. See, let me tell you, one mistake people make is that they will say that they want to relocate in 2023. Let us focus on 2023, for example. They will say they want to relocate in 2023, but what actually ends up happening is that this person is waiting for 2023 to come before they get started. My dear, you have missed it though. Hope you know. If you are waiting for 2023 before you start your 2023 relocation plan, you have missed it. And you know, some people don't understand that, that urgency. Even when you tell them that they are running late, they think you are tricking them. I'm serious. They think you are tricking them. The way abroad works is that you have to start your admission process several months before, right? And because of the nature for example, this is November 2022 as of when I'm making this video, right? Let's assume somebody wants to relocate abroad. What semesters do they have to relocate? January 2023 or September 2023, right? Now, can somebody who is just starting now relocate in January 2023? No. Why? Why? Answer. Why? Oh yeah, type. Let's get today. I want today to be very active. Can somebody? This is so we have established that the commonest time you can relocate is for if you're going through the study abroad route is January 2023 or September 2023. So the question now is, if you are starting now, and you want to relocate in 2023, can you relocate in January 2023? What's your answer? Let me see. Somebody said because January is too close. No, the answer is you cannot. It's not magic. It's not magic. You need to do your application. If you're coming through Vantage Migration, you even need to get trained first, right? If not, what are you going to execute? You need to know. So after you have done this, you get trained, you find the school, you apply. So you're going to miss the deadline. Even if you get your admission right now, when will you apply for visa? Right? When will you apply for visa? So you see that there are so many things to do, but because people are not aware of these things, they just assume that they can start. You see somebody coming to tell us that, I want to relocate in 2023 January. Is 2 weeks enough? I'm like, girl, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? You are too late. We've ruled out January 2023. See, let me tell you. If you are aware of the school calendar, all right, you will know that May is usually another semester, beginning of another semester. But why is it that 99% of people don't resume in May? Because also abroad, May is the summertime. So usually, even though it's a semester, most times it's for people who already started. If you're even coming to school in May, it's like you're coming to waste your time, kind of. So let's put May out of it, all right? Now, what is now left? September 2023. Can somebody here tell me the ideal timeline for starting your application process and completing it? What's the ideal timeline? Do you know anybody that have done it before? Please, if you can speak for experience, that would be really great. Do you know anybody that have done it before? If yes, do you know how long it took them? Because when we tell people our own timeline based on the number of students we've trained so far, the number of students who have gone through us, they don't believe it. Like, not that they don't believe it, they just feel like, don't worry, it is their own. My own is going to happen overnight. And I'll be like, wait. Please, can you give me your charm? I want to use it too. Please, can you talk from experience? If you're talking from experience, tell us if you're talking from experience. I don't just want you repeating what I've told you before. Somebody who traveled... Somebody who wants to relocate abroad through the study abroad route, do you know how long it can take them? We say 6 to 12 months. All right? We say 6 to 12 months. Now, we've ruled out January, right? We've ruled out May, right? So if you want to relocate in 2023 through the study abroad route, your only window right now, if you are starting, we're talking about those starting now, your only window is what? September 2023, which basically you have to travel August. Okay? So now, please, can you count for me? From this November 2022 that we're talking, to that September, or to that, it's August, right? Because you don't go sometime in September. You are starting September, so you travel August. Meaning by August, your admission, your visa, everything should have been ready. And you travel end of August, right? That's what people do. So, can you tell me, from now to August is how many months? Count. The next question I have for you is this, let me explain it this way. People, it's 9/8 months, 10 months, right? Because November is gone. Those that are 10 months, November is gone. Hope you are aware. November is gone. So it's like 9/10 months. Let's just put it that way. So the question now is this person early? They are not early. Let me tell you, and when we say 6 to 12 months, okay, what this means is that if you want to pay for yourself, you just want to get admission in a good school, you put out inside your pocket, right? And you bring out your cash and you pay for it, okay? If you want to do this, it is you who will be targeting 6 months. Let me give you an example. You want to go to UK to study from your country, all right? You are going to probably pay your school fees or most of it, okay? You have the money to pay for it. 6 months is a good time to plan. 7 months is a good time to plan. But you see, you that want full scholarship, anything short of 12 months, you are like anything short of 12 months, every single day you are reducing your chance. No be me. You know, it's not a curse, right? It's not that I'm wishing you bad luck. This is the truth. Every single day. So when we say 6 months to 12 months, right? Some people will be like, I want full scholarship, and I will do it in 6 months. Congratulations, you are bold. Please, can that your boldness help you so that you can start early? When it's time for action, you won't take action. When you are wasted all your time, you will not be forming boldness. Can that your boldness help you start? Right? So if you are looking for scholarship and you are going for the lower end of that 6 to 12 months, yeah, you're waiting for 6 months, you're looking for scholarship, or is your case, you're your own. You're your own, my dear, you're your own. So if you're looking for scholarship, the ideal timeline is supposed to be 12 months. If you're looking for not just $1,000 scholarship, £1,000 scholarship, 2,000, 3,000, that's not what I'm saying. If you're looking for full scholarship, you should be aiming for 12 months. If you think about that sentence, what does this mean? This is November 2022. If you want to relocate for fall 2023, which is you are supposed to travel August 2023, you are running late. It's not that you cannot start and relax and go. No, that's not the point. Listen to what I said. If you want full scholarship, if you have your money to pay, don't bother starting. Start first, of course. If you start now, it will be a blessing for you, okay? But I'm just being sarcastic by saying, if you have the money to pay, you can start 6 months. By the way, if you are starting 6 months, that 6 months is because we included countries like UK or US. If you want to do Canada and you are starting 6 months, sorry, you are going to move your dream to the following year, whether you have your money or not. Because when will you get the admission? Student visa for most African countries, right? People coming from most African countries, student visa for Canada is 3 to 4 months. That's after you have submitted. So now, 3 to 4 months. So let's just say 4 months, right? It's usually 3 months plus. But what if you remove 3 to 4 months from 6 months? 2 months is left. So when will you do the admission? When will you get it? When will you prepare your visa document, which sometimes can take you up to a month to put together? So that 6 months is like, see, if you are looking at a country like UK, 6 months is a good planning time. Right? So when we say 6 months to 12 months, it's not because you should go and be aiming for 6 months. No, that's not the point. That's not the point. You're aiming for 6 months. And if you're aiming for 6 months, be sure that you have your money in your bank account, breathing in and out, waiting for any school to come along so that you can dish out the dollars. Thousands of dollars, thousands of pounds. If you are looking for full scholarship, you are running late. You know, see, the way I like myself is that I am a coach that I don't mind telling you the truth. Do you know why? You go to the moon and you're back, the truth we hold. Do you understand? You go to the moon and you're back, the truth we hold. There are some people, over time, they come. Dr. Linda, I started 2 months ago. Oh, I've not gotten my admission. My visa is about to run out. Does this mean I'm not traveling this year? I can just look you. I just say, well done. Yeah, receive straight. Because I don't talk ahead of time, but people don't go listen. Do you understand? So, and I don't blame those people because sometimes they met us late. Like they just got to know about us 2 months before. Those are usually those kind of people. But if you happen to be one of those persons right now, you're listening to me and you're waiting to still do that thing, or here is your case, so get started. If you have not even started by now, you are late. Get started. There's just still a tiny bit of hope for you. Get started. Get started. Some people, when they come to us, they'll be like, hey, Dr. Linda, I just started. Please, can I rush through everything through like breeze in 1 hour? No. And now, those are the people who will start getting angry with us, my dear. There's, like, truth is bitter, but you have to hear it, even when it's not comfortable. You have to hear it. You are running late. You see those, like, let me address some people here. There are some people that they are still waiting for their school to release their transcripts. And because of that, they've not even started their training. They say, let me get the transcript first. Then I can start the training. You're wasting your time. I promise you, you will have to move your dream to the next year. Not 2023. You will have to move it to 2024. I promise you. I promise you. Pinky promise. Put your hand here. Put your hand. I promise you. What are you supposed to do if you're waiting for your transcript? What are you supposed to do? What are you Can you type? You get trained. You get, even when you are doing that training, we will show you how to get it faster. Do you understand? But you get trained. That's what you need to do. So that the day your transcript land like this. Because see, when you are doing the training, what will you be doing? You'll be gathering your documents. You will prepare your statement of purpose, SOP, which is statement of purpose, CV, right? Every other document needed. You are going to prepare them. You will find the school. All these things don't need, like, transcript is not preventing you from getting these things. So you will find the school, you will find the program, you will contact the school, talk all the talk that you want. Okay, you are still waiting for your transcript. Before you even finish these things, your transcript will have come out. What will happen is that your transcript is coming out just right in time when you're supposed to submit your applications. If you already have your transcript, that's a blessing. But I'm just trying to explain to those people that method of you waiting for your transcript to come out before you get started, I promise you, I already gave you pinky promise, you will have to move your dream to 2024. Or that money your dad and your mom or your spouse or your family have been putting together in one treasure, you have to open the treasure. It's not full scholarship you will get again. Do you see the point? So don't follow us halfway. What do I mean by that? You are following us, you are listening to everything we are saying, you are liking it, but when we say start on time, you will say no, that one is not for me. Don't follow us halfway. If you want to follow our method, follow it true and true. Follow it true and true so that you succeed. This is why a lot of people, they will say, hey, Dr. Linda, I followed you. Somebody will come and write you. Dr. Linda, I did your master class, but by the time I finished, I did not get admission. You see, they've jumped. They've jumped a very essential process. What happened in between? How come? How come? One of my friends, if you say so, you say, how come? Like, how come? Waiting happen. I need to hear what happened. I need to hear what happened. That in between. Don't just jump from here. Because when you come and you are so late, you have to move your dream. So at that point, you'll be saying, I couldn't get admission in 12 months timeline. Because you started late. Because you started at the end of a particular cycle. And you have to move your dream to the following year. No, I don't mean 2023. I mean 2024. My dear, you are running late. Anything right now that you think is holding you back, drop it. Drop it and get started. Except you make peace with yourself that you don't want to relocate in 2023. Hey. Can we call a spade a spade? There are people that don't want to relocate, right? Can we call a spade a spade? That's very okay, right? And it's not anybody's problem. I'm talking to people that want to relocate. If there is anything that is stopping you from starting, e.g. your transcript, what are the other things that is stopping people? Let me ask you. Tell me so that I can address them. What are some of the things you've seen that is stopping people from, that make them waste more time and eventually miss the timeline? Because there is a timeline. My dear, there is a timeline. There is how this thing works. There is a timeline. Somebody say IELTS. Awesome. Do you know you don't need IELTS? Do you know you don't need IELTS to relocate abroad via the study abroad route? Do you know you don't need IELTS? Who knows? You don't need IELTS. All right? Now, let me just say 95% of the people traveling abroad do not need GRE. Why did I say 90 something? What is the other? Most people that end up needing GRE is people going for like PhD in management. You see what I'm saying? Like PhD in management courses, like PhD in management, PhD in finance. Do you understand? Those courses that have to do a lot of analysis, right? Then they start saying send GRE. Even if a school asks you to send GRE, there's a way to negotiate it. We teach you inside the master class. But somebody, my God, do you know this thing almost happened to me? I went to go and register for Magoosh, right? Which is like a GRE preparatory course. I registered for it. Meanwhile, I did not know I did not need GRE. It's just like grace that saved me. If not, I would have gone to be writing the exams. It's something I don't need. 95% of people relocating abroad do not need GRE. So, as a rule of thumb, assume you don't need it. As a rule of thumb, you don't need it. IELTS, if you are talking to me and you are listening to me and you are hearing me, which means you speak English, you are from English-speaking country, you're a graduate, you don't need IELTS. You don't. There are other things stopping people. Let's look at them. People have mentioned a lot. Someone said, what else? Someone said money. If money is stopping you, there are ways. Let me tell you how we are helping to solve the problem now. How we are helping to solve the problem is that based on your country, we give you very awesome exchange rates. Are you aware? If you are not aware, let me tell you why you will not be aware. If you have not completed our webinar and checked your eligibility, you will not be aware. If you complete your webinar and check your eligibility, right, then we're going to have the opportunity to see that you're interested, and we're going to send you the exchange rate bonanza that we're currently doing. Are you aware? Some people, they didn't want to complete the webinar or they were afraid of something. Go complete the webinar to the end. You'll be shocked. That's number one. If you complete it, check your eligibility as explained in the webinar and leave the rest for us. I'm trying to not let the cat out of the bag. Leave the rest for us and we will reach out to you and tell you exactly what to do. Did you hear what I said? So if you are thinking money, somebody recently was saying, hey, dollar this, dollar that. And I was just laughing. I just said, if this person even just followed the smallest instruction we gave to them, she will not be in that position where she is complaining and crying all over social media, right? Follow instruction, my dear. Follow the instruction. It's as simple as that. So for people complaining about money, Vantage Migration is doing some exchange rate bonanza based on the country. What you have to do to have access to this information is complete the webinar, check your eligibility. If you are one of those that completed your the webinar but you've not checked your eligibility, go and check it tonight. Before morning, you will see what I'm saying. Okay? Promise me. Let's look at other things keeping people. Passports. Now let me explain to you. You need passports to relocate abroad, but you don't need passport to get admission. They are like rewind. Who understood what I'm saying? Schools will not ask you for passport when you are doing your application. Even when they ask you for passports, you have the option of leaving that place blank, putting just a serial number and informing the school that your passport will be ready, and when it's ready, you send it to them. You do not need your passport at hand before you can start your admission process. You do not need passport before you can get trained by Vantage Migration. So see when you need passport, just before you apply for your visa, that's when you need passport. All right? So what does this mean? If you say passport is what is holding you, you are making a mistake. You are making a mistake. Now let's look at other things keeping people from taking action. Someone said undergraduate studies. So for this admission and scholarship hack semester class, for people looking for full scholarship, it is for graduates. Don't worry, something is coming soon. Something is coming. I can't see. I'm super excited. Something is coming. I'm serious. I'm not joking. Something huge is coming. Something huge is coming. Okay, I'm not gonna let's start. Okay, let's focus. Focus. Okay, let's see. Someone say, what if I'm from Cameroon? Like, what does that mean? Oh, is it for the IELTS? If you studied in English and you're from Cameroon, you won't need IELTS. If you studied your undergraduate studies in English, you won't need IELTS. All right? So let's see what are our people. Somebody say most MBAs require GRE. Let me tell you, I have many students doing MBA who did not write GRE in their life. So you can confuse yourself all you want and tell yourself that you need GRE because you're going for MBA and refuse to get trained. That's your business, right? That's your business. If you refuse to listen to advice, whose fault? Whose fault? Dr. Linda's fault? Many students that I know that have gone through us, even when the school asks for GRE, they will negotiate for it. We teach you how to negotiate GRE, how to negotiate GMAT, how to negotiate IATS. These are part of the things you learn in the master class. So master class is not joke. So if you even feel like there's something holding you, instead of that thing to keep holding you like this, what should you do? What should you do? Get trained so that you remove the obstacle immediately. Is that not the process? But here you are, you don't know. But you also refuse to acknowledge that you don't know. And you refuse to get trained. Whose fault? Okay, let's look at what others. Someone said transcript is one of the problems. We show you how to get transcript when you start the training. You don't need transcript to do the training. So start the training so that you even see what we do to help our students get their transcript faster. I'm not joking. I can't say it on social media. Unfortunately, I can't say it on social media. We help our students get their transcript faster. If your school is delaying for one reason or the other, you will learn more inside the master class. I can't say it on social media, but believe me, right? I can't lie to you. Let's see what others are saying. So if you notice, a lot of people are having the same challenges, things they feel is keeping them from starting. GMAT, GRE, IATS, passport, transcript. These are about the 5, right? So please do me a favor. All right, if you're watching this video and I've already posted it on my page, I want you to summarize these things and write it for me, because I would like to make even a special video addressing this problem. GMAT, GRE, IATS, transcript, passport. The 5 major things that hold people back from starting their relocation plan. Kai! Whoa! Let's see what others are saying. So, my dear, this is a humble appeal to you to save your 2023 goal. If you miss now, if you miss this window, there is 60% chance you will not relocate next year. It's not a threat. It's not bluff either. You know me, I don't like bullshit. I don't like bullshit. If you miss this window, there is at least 60% chance you will not relocate next year. And if you don't believe me, you will learn from experience. The good thing about learning from other people's experience is that you save time. Your life, you move faster. I refuse to learn from experience, something that I can just learn from somebody. I refuse, because it's a waste of resources. You will spend 1 year at home, extra, or wherever you are now, just to understand that you're not supposed to start late. When somebody is already telling you, that's not an effective use of your 1 year. Don't you think so? So, my dear, you want to relocate in 2023, and you are still hanging in because of one of these things we mentioned. You're on a long thing. Call a spade a spade. Move your dream to 2024. Or start if you have not already started. For those who have already started, take my shout out. For those who have already started, thank you for putting action where your desires are. A lot of people are not able to do that. You are the exceptional ones. Congratulations, and keep going. Keep going. Some people, they will start, and then they will stop, and then they will start. Like, let me give you an example. I can't remember what time was that. Someone told me, I took your class in July, and then the person waited till late November to get started. And I'm like, hello, waiting happen. How is it that your biggest advantage, you threw it into the river? Huh? Right? How is it that your biggest advantage, you threw it into the river? Don't do that. So for those who have started, it's like run faster, run. Lick glucose so that you get more energy. Run and cross the finish line before you start resting. Some people will tell you, I don't have time. I don't have time. My dear, is this truly your dream? If it is your dream, how come you don't have time for your dream? The most important thing to you right now, you don't have time for it. Then what do you have time for? Pressing phone. What do you have time for? Huh? What do you have time for? Anyways, I hope, please, tag somebody to this video. Somebody who needs to relocate to this video. Tag them. All right? And if you have any question, you have to just send us email. Let me get the email address for you. Hey, don't go. Let me get the email address for you. Who are those waiting? If you're waiting, raise your hand. Let me see. Let me get the email address for you. Send us an email. If you have any question that you need us to answer, anything holding you back that you need us to clarify for you, oh, should I wait or should I not wait? Raise your hand if you're waiting. Raise your hand. So, I have two things to show you. The first one is the email address. So this is how to contact us. To contact us, you send us an email, admission@vantagemigration.ca. This is how to contact our admission department directly. Please, don't message us anywhere else. Send us an email, admission@vantagemigration.ca. If for any reason you send us an email, okay, and within 24 hours you did not get response, there is only one diagnosis. You have made mistake typing the email address. So you must go back to the email address you typed and check it letter for letter to ensure that you identify the mistake and eliminate it. Guess what I said? I did not say to check if you made mistake. I'm saying I am sure that you have made mistake at that point. So your goal is not to check whether the email is correct now. No. Your goal is to look the email very well so that you can find the error. Because there is nobody who email our admission office who doesn't get response in less than 24 hours. Never. And if they tell you they did, check the email address. If you read it letter for letter, you will see clearly that they've made a mistake, but they refuse to accept it. So, because of that, I don't like you cramming the email address. Instead, I like it when you take a screenshot so that you can always check back. If you ever make a mistake, you will see something to check with, right? If you cram it and forget a letter, that's a problem already. Take a screenshot. And if you take a screenshot and comment done. Admission@vantagemigration.ca. Take a screenshot and comment done. At least if about 10 people take a screenshot, then we know that we are good to go. Take a screenshot and comment done. Who has done it? Awesome. Naomi. Chidima. Awesome. Low-key star. Lizzie. Awesome. This is good. Take a screenshot. Sam, thank you. All right. So, the other thing is that for people who maybe you are just meeting us, maybe somebody tagged you to this video, this is your first time seeing Dr. Linda. See, what should you do? I need you to attend our free study abroad webinar so that you know exactly how it works. Attend our free study abroad webinar so that you know exactly how it works. If after the webinar you have questions, you can then send us an email, right? Who wants me to show you the webinar link? Is there anybody interested in the webinar link? Do you want me to show you the webinar link so that you can screenshot it too? Huh? Let's see. Okay, so look at this is the webinar link. Take a screenshot. www.vantagemigration.ca. Attend this webinar today. Don't say tomorrow. Don't say tomorrow. You will forget. Attend it today. Check your eligibility. You see, don't just stop at attending the webinar, because once you check your eligibility, there are a lot of things we'll show you. There are a lot of things we can give to you. If you don't check your eligibility, we will not know that you are interested, right? We will not know that you are interested. So attend the webinar, check your eligibility, and then we'll take it up from there. And if you have any question, again, take a screenshot and comment done. Take a screenshot and comment done. All right? Some people say they've completed the webinar. If you have completed the webinar, ensure you go and check your eligibility tonight. Ensure you go and check your eligibility tonight. It is compulsory. Ensure you check your eligibility tonight, so that any other thing we need to tell you, we can start telling you that. Including, I told you about the exchange rate bonanza that we're doing right now for students, because we know as things be. We know. We can't tell you that we don't know. We know. So, but we're doing something about it. But you will not know what we are doing about it until you have completed the webinar and you have checked your eligibility. So I have already we said I've attended the webinar. Have you checked your eligibility? Please, if you're watching this, don't comment the eligibility link here. The reason is because you are shortchanging the person who will take it from you. You are shortchanging them, right? They will not have the opportunity to even attend the webinar to understand what it is talking about. Attend this webinar tonight. Go and search www.vantagemigration.ca. All right, so that you can get started. Above all, my dear, above all, there are lots of things keeping people. There are lots of things forcing people from starting. Don't let it keep you. Don't let it keep you, because a lot of those things, they are force. They are fear. Fear. You know when they say fear is force something becoming real, something like that. These things are fear. You may say, it's not fear, it's transcript. But the point is that, if you even start our training, you will see how to get your transcript faster. So how come is it that it is transcript that is stopping you from taking the training that will help you to get your transcript faster? Do you see the point? If you say it's IELTS, you are looking to write the exam first, do you know you don't need IELTS to relocate abroad via the study abroad route? So how come you are waiting to do an exam you don't need, and that is what is keeping you? If you say it's GRE or GMAT, do you know that 95% of our students do not write GRE? Even when they ask them to write GRE, we have already shown them how to negotiate it out, and a lot of people negotiate and win. Do you know? And the 5% that write, most times they write by choice. Our writer, Dr. Linda, what should we say? We're not going to say no. We're not going to hold the person, choke the person. No, you must not write it. Right? Right? So, most people, if there is anybody that is a Vantage Migration student that wrote IELTS or GRE, they wrote it by choice. Not because that was the only option. They wrote it by choice. So when a GRE or GMAT is stopping you, you have to understand that what is really stopping you is fear and lack of information. Right? Then the other one people talk about is passports. We've already said it. When you need your passport before you apply for visa. But before then, there are other steps. Your training, your admission. So how come you are waiting to get passport before you start the process? And you're also running late. I told you, If you miss this window and you want to relocate in 2023, tell yourself the truth. You have to move your dream to 2024. Seriously. So if you really want to achieve your 2023 goal of relocation via the study abroad route, and you have not started, you have to start immediately you hear this voice. You have to start now, not tomorrow, tonight. Double dare yourself. When in doubt, pull the plug. When in doubt, see sometimes it's like fear is holding you like this. When you see yourself doing is this thing good? Is this thing good? Is this that? Yeah. What if now? You see, when you are considering, when in consideration, pull the plug. When you pull it, everything don't finish. Everything, like I do that too. I do that too. I went somewhere recently. I needed to pay for something, and my head was going, what if? You know what I did? I pulled the plug. I made payments. The moment I made payments, that was the end. All I had was what? To start enjoying the benefits. When in doubt, pull the plug. Pull the plug, you'll be shocked. Because all those things dragging you back is fear. Do you know that some people don't believe that they can get full scholarship? Some people don't believe they can relocate. They say, if they say it's so easy, why everybody from my villa never relocates now? This is where they talk. If they say easy like that. You know easy like that though. Have you tried it? Or your mindset is holding you back. Do you get my point? All these things, that's how they talk. Until you try it, you won't find out. Everything you are talking about now is guess. You are guessing. Somebody also guessed like you. And right now, they are living their best dream on full scholarship abroad. Except you've tried, you can't find out. Don't you know? I'm going to stop here to allow you to get started. Go now. Now. That sleep you want to sleep today, that sleep can wait. Do Tom and Jerry style. Take your eyelid, peg it, so that it can be open even when your eyes are tired. That sleep you want to sleep today, it can wait. Your dream is beckoning on you. The sleep can wait. Who agrees with me that sleep can wait? If you really see something you're excited about, I'm not proud of what I want to say now, okay? I'm not proud of what I want to say now, okay? I'm not proud of what I want to say now, okay? But guess what? There was a book I was reading. If you saw a picture I posted from the airport recently, where I was holding a book, and I said Dr. Linda's Secret Exposed. I read that book throughout the time, checking into airports, checking into my plane, even in the cab on my somewhere. After I came down from the plane, I was still reading the book. After I arrived from the trip, dropped my luggage, right? I read the book till about 3 a.m. the same day. When you see something you're excited about, truly sleep should disappear. So when you see your eyes battling with sleep, it could be you are really not interested in this thing. And it is not a wrong thing. It is okay. If you're not interested in it, it is okay. But call a spade. Meaning, tell yourself, I'm not interested in this thing. And let it end there. But don't go and be saying you are interested, but you are interested, but lukewarm. What happens to lukewarm people? They get spat out. Alright? Okay. Take good care of yourself till I see you again. See you again. See you again. Don't forget the request I made. Okay? Ensure that you summarize the things that keep people and stop them from starting, so that I can see it and make a video about it to educate others. We said passport, transcript, IELTS, GMAT, GRE, and money. And money. Take good care of yourself. Bye.